Hey yo, Blackstar here. Today I'll be going through the anime awards categories and seeing what animes won. In my opinion, when it comes to these like anime awards, I don't really care about these like awards they give out because these are just advertisements to watch anime on Crunchyroll. It's kind of like the Grammys and the Oscars. I don't really care because we all know a popular show is gonna get it, or the show that no one talks about is gonna get it, and people are gonna complain that the popular thing should have gotten it. And yeah, let's go through all these categories. So the first category we're gonna start with when it comes to the anime awards is the best slice of life, and the winner of this category was Too Many Losing Heroines. Now I am not surprised this won. I kind of see this as a romance, but it is technically a slice of life. So I'm really surprised that. Actually, what am I saying? I'm not surprised that it freaking won. Um, Looking at everything on this list, I have technically only watched The Dangers in My Heart season 2, which I actually did like it. I said in a video, like one of my other videos, that I said I didn't like season 1 of it, but I actually did love season 2. So yeah, Fall Heroine winning is not that bad, mainly because I actually like the anime. I think if you're not a slice of life person, obviously you're not gonna really care about this. Mainly because you're not a slice of life person, and also if you're not a romance person, you're obviously not gonna like this. But I'm not mad this one. I actually did like this anime. I was not expecting going into this anime to like it, but I ain't mad at it one. All right, next category, best drama, and Freerun won it. Won it. Now looking at this category, I think technically the only thing I've watched on this category is Pluto, which I kind of wanted Pluto to win this because I did skim through this when they first announced all the categories and everything. I kind of wish Pluto won, but I understand it's probably not gonna win, especially when you have like actually this category is decent because I can see any of these animes winning realistically, and yeah, some of these animes, honestly, I wouldn't be mad if any of these animes won. I think, you know, obviously I was pulling for Pluto, but Freeman winning, I don't really mind. I don't mind that being a the winner of this category. I just wish that Pluto won. I am a huge Pluto fan. I'm a huge Pluto simp. I freaking love watching everything of Pluto. Short and sweet. It was perfect. The finish to the end. Start to the end. What am I saying? Um, yeah. I don't mind that for your one. All right. Next category, best isekai anime, and the winner was ReZero Season 3. Now the categories for these were like Kobosuba, Mushoku Tensei, this anime. I'm not gonna I want to butcher the name. Suicide Squad Isekai. This anime was such a cash grab. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. And the time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 3. Now, for this, I don't really mind that ReZero one. Mainly because I only watch a little bit of it, so I don't really know. Kobosuba, I love Kobosuba. I got a chance to watch it last year. No regrets watching it. It's really good. Matoto Tensei, season 2, uh, core 2. I have a love hate relationship when it comes to Matoto Tensei. I like the beginning half. I didn't like everything else towards the end. It wasn't my cup of tea. But it is what it is. Matoto Tensei. It was a good season. Season 1 of Matoto Tensei was definitely like the highlight of it. Everything else was like eh. But you know, and by the time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 3, I watched the first season of Reincarnated. It's just a simple isekai. I don't know what you look for when it comes to these like isekai animes. Are you looking for like animation? Is the story different from the other stories? Is it like freaking the next Sword Art Online? you know, um yeah, I'm just, I'm really surprised Suicide Squad Isekai didn't win. I'm really surprised. It doesn't seem. I guess the people realized that it was just a freaking cash grab to just integrate themselves into anime. Best action was won by Solo Leveling, and I kind of say I kind of wish Windbreaker won. Granted, like I said, it's the only anime I watched this season, and you probably could say, "Oh, Black Star," but you didn't watch any other anime of the animes on the categories. How could you say? I just think like Windbreaker could have won in my general opinion. It could have won, and I wish it won, but it is what it is. Don Don. I'm surprised Don didn't win, to be honest, for best action, especially the stuff that was going on in that series, the clips I've seen. Yeah, not surprising the Solo Leveling won, but it is what it is. Like I said, sometimes sometimes your personal vote is the real winner. Bleach is in here too. I feel so bad for Bleach. I think it's because they're on like Disney Plus. I believe so. I'm gonna correct myself, but I think it kind of sucks that Bleach is not getting like the attention it needs, especially for the fact that out of all the like big animes, I think Bleach deserves to be get at least one category. Um, yeah, this I'm not mad. I just think Windbreaker. I think I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if any of these won, especially all the clips I've seen. But I wish that Windbreaker won. Best comedy mashup. Now, people have their opinions when it comes to comedy anime. Some people find it funny. Some people find it freaking the unfunniest thing in the whole world. I'm a freaking child when it comes to comedy. Poop poop fart jokes make me laugh. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But I love comedy anime. Some of my favorite animes are comedy animes. So it is like I said throughout this video. It is what it is. Masho winning, I don't hate, especially the fact that Masho is pretty funny, and I don't really blame it. I'm really surprised my dear friend, I'm not gonna bother saying that name. I'm gonna butcher it. This is in Dungeon. I wouldn't mind if that one. Spy X Family season 2 and Kobosuba. Wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind if Kobosuba 1 2. I haven't watched season 3 yet, but I wouldn't mind it. Kobosuba is freaking hilarious. Best romance, Blue Box. All right. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I don't get how. I guess out of no, actually, I'm really surprised that too many fall heroines didn't win, or even like My Dangers in My Heart season 2 didn't win. That's really surprising. Blue Box won. I feel like this wasn't getting enough attention. I watched a little bit of season 2 of the not season 2. What am I saying? I read a little bit of the manga, but I didn't really watch or watch the anime. So I just makes me want to check it out a little bit, But I ain't mad this one. I kind of wish the Dangers of My Heart season 2 would have won this, but because too many losing heroines. I thought this was gonna win. I thought that was gonna win Slice of Life, and My Dangers in My Heart was gonna win. Dangers in My Heart was gonna win Best Romance, but what it is. Half the category, like Scott Pilgrim. Really surprised that this anime didn't win, to be honest, especially when the hype was going around it too. Really surprised. Best background art, free run. Not complaining. Delicious in Dungeon. I kind of like it. Maybe I don't really pay attention to the background and stuff, so it's kind of be hard to be like, oh, I wanted this to win, because I don't really pay attention to the background and stuff. If I had a choice, I probably would have picked Delicious Dungeon, because technically that's one I technically watched, and Pluto, so it was either these two. I wouldn't mind winning, but free run winning, I don't mind. Best Director. Now I'm not gonna bother saying any of these names because of the fact that I am not butchering. I don't feel like butchering them. But congrats to the director of Free Run. I'm really surprised that the director for the One Piece fan letter didn't get this one. I think stuff I've seen from fan letter is really freaking unique, especially the fact that it's basically a world where you pay attention to people that are not like the main people of the story. You just everyone is the background characters. I was surprised that this didn't the director for the One Piece fan letter didn't win. I free run winning, I wouldn't mind. And I'm probably you guys in this video, oh, he just mad because this is popular, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, this is basically based off everyone's vote. If people voted for this based off their enjoyment of the show, I don't mind. Only thing I hate when people just vote based off popularity instead of like the actual show itself. Oh, this is good because it's popular. I was like, I don't like those crowds, to be honest. Anyway, next, best character design, Don. Wow. I mean, I guess you could say best character design is, do I like the art style or not? Basically, that's basically how it is. Like, oh, is the art style really good or not? Yeah, not surprising. That's why he's Don. That's why this, and I think they've got best sequence, I believe, or best song. Yeah, I'm really surprised Don not getting a lot more awards. Best animation, Demon Slayer, obviously because of the fact that the people who animate for Demon Slayer is the ones who animate for Fate. I've seen a lot of the Fate clips out there, but I'm really surprised. I don't get how you can win best animation and not like same as best action. I feel like if you have the best action, wouldn't that make it the best animation? Like I don't get this category. Is it like based off like Solo Leveling should have won this, to be honest, if you're gonna give it best action and not give it best animation. So that's just my general opinion. Ninja Kamui. This is basically like, oh, let's just throw these random animes in there and see which one people vote for. And obviously, people voted for Ninja Kamui. And this anime was basically like the hype of the town, and then it went down in quality. I have not personally watched it, but I've seen a lot of clips of it. So yeah, I mean, the only anime I technically watched was this, and this anime was like, it was just like one of those animes you just sit down and you watch, and you just say, okay, I watched this anime. I can say I watched it. But yeah, looking at the categories, I mean, you're not really, it wasn't really going against any heavy hitters this year. Best new series, Solo Leveling. Gosh, can Delicious in Dungeon win one? I actually enjoyed Delicious in Dungeon. Like, I'm really surprised that it didn't at least win this one. Best new series. Best continuing series, Demon Slayer. It's crazy. I mean, people can put it down in the comments down below, but I don't think anyone's really talking about Demon Slayer. Like, everyone's talking about My Hero Academia, but I don't think anyone's talking about Demon Slayer this year. I'm really surprised they won over One Piece, to be honest. I thought it was like the one category One Piece was going to win this year. Like, best continuing anime. Really surprised. I'm surprised My Hero didn't win this, to be honest. Like, even Spy X Family, I could have seen and win too. Film of the Year, Haikyuu, Dumpster Days, Look Back, Mononoke, My Hero, Your Name, Spy Family, Code White, and Colors Within. I feel bad for this anime. I'm pretty sure this anime is pretty good. It's just that you got so many like heavy hitters like Look Back, My Hero, and Spy Family. Even Mononoke. As someone who's watched Mononoke, I'll probably like Mononoke is definitely a series you need to keep watching, because I feel like you're not gonna get it at the first watch. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, you have to watch 5,000 videos to understand this. I think you just probably have to rewatch it. For me, I need to rewatch it. Look Back, I've seen a lot of good things about this. I'm not mad. Haikyuu, Dumpster Days, I am planning on watching this. My Hero Academia, Your Name, I'm really surprised this didn't win. Spy Family, Code White, and The Color Within. Yeah, this seems right. This seems right. And the final one, Anime of the Year, Solo Leveling. Now, I think this is like the basically like the album of the year of the anime community. My opinion about this winning anime of the year. If people believe that this was anime of the year, it deserves anime of the year. That's my general opinion. If you think Solo Leveling is anime of the year, go right ahead. Who am I to stop you? Right? But if you're only choosing Solo Leveling because you've seen a few clips on Twitter or Instagram, all that stuff, I personally think that you shouldn't base it off that. I think you should base off if the series is good or the series is bad. Like, even if any of these series would have won, I would have said, if the people think Solo Leveling is the best anime this year, let them believe. Not something. I'm saying, like, let them believe it, like a kid playing, like disconnecting the controller so the kid doesn't. The kid thinks he's playing. I don't mean like that. I mean it like, if people think it's Solo Leveling is the anime of the year, people thought is anime of the year. As long as you don't think, you just pick because, oh, I saw a few clips without watching it, then, it is what it is. People voted for Solo Leveling. For me, what anime did I watch this year that's like, if I watch any, like, I watched Delicious in Dungeon, but if any of these I watched, right, if I watch all these animes, I probably would have still think that Windbreaker would have been my anime. I don't think I should probably put on the screen if Windbreaker came out this year or last year. Probably last year. But the anime of the year I watched, I don't think I have an anime of the year, because I guess if we're going by the animes I've watched on the screen, I'll technically pick Delicious in Dungeon, because that's technically the only anime I watched. But yeah, Solo Leveling being anime of the year, I don't mind, as long as people picked it based off of the fact that they enjoyed it and they believe that, instead of just seeing clips on Twitter and Instagram to sway their opinion. But anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. Do you guys agree that Solo Leveling should have won anime of the year? Do you agree with any of the categories I went through? And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.